Hi Geminis, gems in my eyes, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. So for this week, we're covering the 14th, February 14th till the 20th, as you can see below. And this week, guys, I feel like it's a really good week. I'm feeling really positive vibes. At least personally, in my opinion, I feel like it's gonna be an overall good week. Of course, maybe not for every single person, but if I could maybe say a word for this week, I would say passionate. Okay, we got a lot going on in the sky astrologically, so let's run it down. On the 14th, Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all my hopeless romantics, to my single people, and to my relationship people. If you are planning on going on a date or spending some time with a loved one, I think the 14th lands on Monday. Yeah, I think it lands on Monday. So I would actually try to move your date or see your special person for Wednesday, and I'll explain to you in just a second. And who wants to have a date or something on Monday? I feel like it's kind of awkward, or I don't know. Anyways, I'll explain to you in just a second. So on the 14th, a lot of things going on. We have Mercury, the planet of communication, your planet, moving into Aquarius. So this is like us tapping into our own creative genius and our innovative mind. And if you've ever spoken to or been close to a person with a Mercury in Aquarius, you probably usually, generally speaking, vibe well with them, but they're so smart. They're able to grasp and retain different things and information, and even if they're the dumbest, naive, foolish person ever, they know how to sound smart, and you'll actually believe them. But and I know this because I dated a Mercury in Aquarius, so I feel like this is giving us the energy to really be able to think and communicate in our own unique individual way, have more fixated opinions, and kind of have more sound and be more unique in how we express ourselves. So the more unique you could be, the better. And this alignment, I think, will work really well for you. And then we also have on the same day Pluto, the planet of transformation, trining the North Node in Taurus right now. So this is bringing major life changes that are pushing us and forcing us towards our destiny, towards where we need to be. And around this time, if you do have just big changes going on right now, or you feel like you've been needing to change, it's the time to do it and not to resist, not to go against it, because if you do, it may not be pretty, because Pluto is not gonna sit and be patient with you. Pluto's gonna be like, no, go do it. And you don't want Pluto to force you. So if you're going through changes right now and it's uncomfortable, just go with it, have faith, believe, and don't fight against it. But there are major life changes and shifts that are gonna be going on in the sky. So you may already be feeling this, or it's gonna be happening very soon for all of us collectively. Okay, and then on the same day we have Pallas, the asteroid, moving into Aries. So this is bringing more the attention and focus to have a more stronger, passionate relationship with ourselves, with us as individuals, our identity, who we are, our place in the world. And I think that's always a good thing, right? Because sometimes we get so consumed or involved with people, places, things that we kind of forget us and making sure we are good with ourselves. Because if we don't have a good relationship with ourselves, it's kind of hard to have solid, great relationships with people around us, right? So it all starts with us, with you within. So I like this. Okay, and then on Wednesday, I believe on the 16th, we have a full moon in Leo at 28 degrees. So you guys know with full moons, it's a accumulation of emotions, energies, so it can bring out the crazies. But with it being Leo, the fixed signs are going to feel this the most. So Leos, Tauruses, Scorpios, Aquariuses, especially if you have it in a later degree, or your moon in a later degree, like 26 degree or 30 degree, you may kind of feel this the most, but nothing to be afraid of. With this full moon, definitely I feel a lot of passion, a lot of drama, a lot of energy and emotions. And this full moon actually in particular makes me feel like Jigglypuff. If you guys know what I'm talking about, Jigglypuff, I'm on Pokemon, Jigglypuff. And as soon as she's singing and everyone starts falling asleep and is not paying attention to her, she'll huff and puff and get so mad, why is no one listening to me? And she starts scribbling on their faces, right? So I feel that kind of energy where people are going to be reacting to emotions, to attention, and wanting to feel, not just be heard, but they want to be felt, or they want to feel something, or they want to feel like people understand them, or be reacting to that kind of stuff. So I feel like it's a very high emotion, high expressive day, where people are going to be really reacting to things that are very emotional or expressive. Okay, and then on the same day, we have Venus conjuncting Mars in Capricorn. So this is like fighting for love, or fighting for the things that we want, or really going hard and being all about, you know, the things that we love, people, places, things. So I think this is why I prefer this day to be Valentine's Day, or like to see your special person or spend time or go on a date with someone, because there's a lot of tension, a lot of emotions, and can be very could bring a lot of great intimacy, or even like makeup, sex, you know? If you're getting to know someone or you're with your special person, I think this is a good day. It's gonna bring a lot of passion and just like fire and like fireworks, I don't know. But if you're not on good terms with someone, maybe stay away from them on this day, because you can like just clash and like hate each other and want to like fight each other, you know? So it can go either way. So if you're on good terms, this is probably a good day. If you're not on good terms, stay away from anyone. Okay, all right, and then on the 18th/19th, we're entering Pisces season, my season, since you know I'm a Pisces. So we're shifting from fixed air, Aquarius, to mutable water, Pisces, tapping into our dreams, creativity, love, romance, emotions. And I'm excited because my birthday is actually in March, so this is exciting. And then on the same day, we have Jupiter in Pisces, sextiling Uranus in Taurus. So this is giving us the opportunity to change and expand on our dreams. No longer thinking limited, thinking small, but being able to dream big and believe in our dreams and feeling like it's possible, because there are endless possibilities, and we have endless possibilities and ways to manifest and create the dream life that we want. The only thing that stops us is our fear, is our doubts, and us thinking, oh, I can't do it, or I'm too scared to do this. No, Jupiter right now wants you to have faith and belief and follow your intuition, follow your inner light, your inner voice, and go through changes and not be afraid. And the more you do that, the more you're going to get closer to creating the life that you want, having that stability, security, whether it's love, life, work, family, whatever it is that your goals are. Now you have the chance to dream bigger and aim higher. Not like, you know, whatever that means to you, but I really like this alignment. So I feel like there's a lot of dreamy energy and love and passion that's going to be in the sky. Okay, all right, guys, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. Sorry, kind of took a little long there, but I think it's really important to kind of go through the alignments. It just helps us get a feel for like the overall energies in the week. So I don't know, maybe it's boring for you, but I think it's kind of interesting. Like for me, this is like, it almost doesn't feel like work, because this is like who I am. Like I naturally like to follow the moon phases and the alignments, and so I just think it's fun to share it with you guys. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. All right, so my beautiful Geminis, when it comes to your health, I feel like for this week, you got some superpowers, or like you're gonna be able to do things that maybe other people can't do, or you find ways to do it faster, to get it done easier, a more resourceful way of doing it that takes less energy or is just faster. You know, it could even be as simple as like you are able to open the pickle jar and no one else is able to do it, or people have you talk to someone because they know that you can handle it better, or you're better with communication or talking to people, or like they need your second opinion because they know you're going to spot something or find a detail or find something easier than they can. But I feel like this is like you're being very resourceful this week. You're knowing how to multitask or like get things done in a faster, more efficient way. This can be with working out, with your health routine, with how you pack your lunch, how you work out, the hobbies, interests that you have. I feel like you're gonna know a fast way to do it. And if any of you are into like sports or physical activities, you're gonna be able to find like a new technique or a new way to do something that's like faster, like different than how other people do it. They're like, oh, how'd you do that? Like what? Like what's that? And you're like, I made it up. I don't know. I just feel like you're gonna be very slick, like ninja, like your inner ninja coming out. Even if you're not into sports or anything like that, like whatever it is that you do, you're just gonna have your own way of doing it that makes it like feel very like, whoa, like it impresses people, or like you know how to get it done faster, do it in like a really magical way, like a magician, okay? Like a magician. And there people are like, oh, how'd you do that? Like what? It could be like anything, but I just feel like you're very slick. You got like ninja moves this week. Could be mentally, emotionally, physically, how you move, how you operate, or all three. And I think a lot of you, it's probably mental too, right? Because it's like where the mind goes, the body goes. All right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I forget who else got this. I think it was one of the water signs or fire signs. Not that that helps you, but someone else got this. I feel like something is coming together and you're gonna be really happy, really excited about it, and maybe have something to celebrate for, or like it's almost finished or it's already completed and you're gonna be really happy or want to celebrate it or want to invite people. Like, let's say, your renovations of your home are done, or in your building or your office, and now you're ready to put it together or invite people over, or have a little housewarming party, or you know, have a grand opening, or a project is almost completed, an assignment, your website, your blog, you finished your content creation, or your food, if you're a chef, your I don't know, your book, your journal, your assignments, your something is kind of coming together, almost completed, and you're gonna be really proud of it or really happy that it's almost done, or you finally submitted all your paperwork for an application, or for a loan, or for an approval, or you know, a collaboration, anything that you have going on. And with your money, I feel like you now maybe have the right funds, or you're close to having saved the right amount of funds to buy something, to buy a course, a program, a vehicle, a house, whatever it is, and it's now coming together. So something that you're working on, or something that you're really passionate and motivated about, is almost completed, or is going to be completed very, very soon, and you're gonna be really happy about it. Like, yeah, cool, and it's gonna look really, really great. Or you're gonna have something, or because of this, you're gonna have something to celebrate or look forward to, okay? And the more passion and fire and energy you can put into this, or put into your work, your finances, your career, the better it's gonna be, okay? All right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the 8 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 3 of Swords. All right, so some of you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. And it does still apply whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on. It's okay, I'm here to help. Just take what fits, leave the rest out, just the energies. So on this side, we have 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Fool. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, or were, or are going to be dealing with, I feel like it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or even maybe a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So really it could almost be any sign, so don't get too fixed on that, but it could just be a combination of one of those signs, a mixture, or sun, moon, rising. But if not, it just could be the energy this person is embodying. But I'm not getting like one specific sign. I feel like it could be many different signs. So I'm seeing a specific kind of scenario and story here with the situation where like it's almost like a connection that never really fully developed, or never reached its peak, or maybe like you guys almost got together, or you almost made it, but it didn't exactly pan out the way you expected. Like, but there was no nasty ending. I don't think, like, maybe it just faded out, or you guys just kind of stopped talking, or maybe someone had to move for work, for school, whatever way, like whatever the case is, life maybe just happened, or it just never really completed, but it never really ended. It kind of just like faded for whatever the reason is, but you guys don't hate each other, or there was not like a nasty breakup or like cheating or anything. Like, this could have been a connection that was really good. There's like nothing really bad, or you know, super negative. It just kind of faded out, or something happened, life just, whatever the case is. But this someone here felt like kind of lonely, or abandoned, or was just kind of sad. Maybe you left this person, or maybe you had to move away, or you stopped talking to them. It could be vice versa, but for whatever reason now it's like you may receive some kind of sudden news or information that kind of gives you, it's a little bittersweet, like it makes you both happy and sad. And it's because you're like, okay, I want them to be happy, I wish them nothing but the best, but I'm just like, I'm sad because I wish they were happy with me. I wish, you know, it could have been me. So this could be someone, maybe the one that got away, or the one that maybe you wish it would have worked out, and maybe it wasn't your fault. Maybe it was no one's fault. It could have just been life or whatever circumstances. But it seems here like the example that they're giving me is one that I saw on that show Hawaii Five-0, which I love. I have such a big crush on Steve McGarrett. I know it's like kind of old now, but I love that show. So there was one of the Navy SEALs. His name was Junior. That's what he went by, Junior. He had a girlfriend or someone that he was with in high school or whatever, and they went to prom, or they had plans to get married, but he went off, you know, to the Navy, and she did wait for him for some time, but then he ended up staying longer and maybe taking up new jobs, or I forget the terminology, and she ended up, you know, she couldn't wait, and he knew she wouldn't be able to probably wait for him, but he chose his career, so he chose his job over their relationship. So she ended up getting married and having a baby, or having a kid. And when he finally came back to Hawaii, came back home, he ran into her, and he was crossing the street, or he was on his bike or running or something, and she almost hit him. And he was like, oh my gosh. And then they ran into each other, caught up, and then he saw that she had a baby bump. So she was pregnant. And that kind of made him sad because, you know, he can't really be mad, you know, he can't really be upset with her, because you can't expect someone to wait for you for who knows how many years. And he knew that she loved him and she was waiting for him, but he kind of chose something else over her, over the relationship. But they don't hate each other. They still had love for each other, just never happened. So that's kind of like I'm not saying that's the situation for everybody, but just the energy, like the story, if you get what I'm saying, where like someone maybe left, or you guys left each other, it didn't happen, but you end up finding something out. Maybe you see it on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, or you hear something, or you saw them, or you run into them, and you find out that this person, after you left them, or maybe there's been some time, now they're in another relationship, or maybe now they're married, or now they're getting married, or they're expecting a baby. And you see them maybe very happy, and maybe they're starting a new life and in a new environment, or they're living a totally different life and totally different than how you saw them, or how their life is totally different than how it was when you were with them, or when you were dealing with them. And you're just like, whoa, like, I mean, like, you're happy for them and you want them to be happy. It's just kind of like, dang, like kind of stings, because maybe that could have been me, or that could have been us, and kind of hurts a little bit. But you can't be mad at them because you want them to be happy. You just like, I wish you were happy with me. And now you start imagining. So I feel like you're going to receive or pick up on some sudden news or information, and you follow your intuition, or you follow your gut, you investigate, you look into it, and you find out, you're like, wow, like the more you find out, the more you look into it, it kind of hurts you, because you're like, dang, like I can't even like be mad at the other person that they're with, because they seem like they're a good guy or a good girl, and like they seem like they really love this person that I once was with. And man, like I feel like it's gonna kind of like hurt your little heart. It may like break your heart a little bit. Not like you're like, oh my god, life or death, but it may kind of sting a little bit, like break your heart. Just like, dang, like, you know, sometimes you don't realize maybe how great someone is, or how much you really like them, until you no longer have access to them, or you no longer have a chance with them, or you see them with someone else, or you see someone else loving them and giving them the things that maybe you didn't give, or that you could have had maybe together, but for whatever reason, it may not be your fault, it didn't happen. You're just like, dang, like, that hurts, right? It's kind of like you could have been with someone, right, and been in a relationship with someone, and maybe you don't love each other anymore, you guys broke up, you moved on, they moved on, but it's like still kind of weird when you see someone that you used to be with someone else. It's like, it kind of hurts a little bit. So with this situation, that's what it kind of feels like, because there's no bad blood between the two of you, I don't think, like no hatred, or like I hate you, you're this and that. It's more like you both wish for each other to be happy, but now you're just kind of like, dang it, like I wish they were happy with me. Like, man, like now it kind of really is gonna hit you. So you know, things happen, people move on, but I think it's kind of just, it sucks, I know, but Let's continue this on in the extended to get more information, see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, what their next action move will be, maybe towards you, or maybe if you guys are going to reconnect or talk, maybe not to be together, and maybe you guys will just talk things out and you'll realize like, man, okay, you know what, I'm really happy for you, like things did happen the way it was supposed to be. So let's continue on in the extended. A link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. All right, take care. And also I'll be posting after I finish posting all the weekly readings this week, maybe by the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, the February mid-monthly, covering the second half of February for all zodiac signs. So hopefully that'll be up and I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you in the extended. Take care, guys. Bye.